Has KD proven he is ready to be the best player on the planet?
Well, he's ready to. Well, listen. It depends on how you look at it. I'm going to tell you the answer is no, because LeBron is the best. There's no doubt about that because of all the things he brings to the table. But I've said this on many occasions, and I'll say it again. KD is an elite shot maker, a significantly better shot maker than LeBron James. That's number one. Number two, he has shown out in the finals over the last 2 years, and it has been directly up against LeBron James. Now, LeBron James wasn't the only victim last night. Everybody that came into Kevin Durant's path was a victim last night. This is a top 3 player on the planet. This dude is on another level, a level that, you know, maybe 2 others might be on with him right now. He is that big time. And last night, ladies and gentlemen, this brother Kevin Durant put on a sensational show. I consider it to be the equivalent of what we saw from LeBron in Game 1. Yeah. It doesn't matter that LeBron had 51 and he had 43. Kevin Durant got no support. You will never see Steph Curry shoot this bad in your life. 1 of 10 from three-point range, 3 of 16 for the night. He combined with Klay Thompson for 21 points on 3 of 15 shooting from three-point range. That's not going to happen again. Kevin Durant, I don't know how to express this to y'all that were watching on TV and what have you, but to be there live and to watch this dude look at his teammates and like, y'all just don't have it tonight, do y'all? Don't worry about it. Just give me the ball. Stop the suspense. Just let's get this over with here. And to take the ball, one ISO after another, boogie on folks, pull up, go into the lane, spin, jumps, three-point shots, the list goes on and on. I don't understand for the life of me why Ty Lue did not double him or did not trap this man. I don't get it. I don't comprehend it. I don't understand it.
We'll get into that later.
And that was definitely a big mistake. But make no mistake, he has shown that when the moment arrives and a big-time moment is required and a big-time shot is required, this man is the man. There's no question about it. And I'll point this out too, last point, Max. Both he and LeBron had 19 points in the second half. Here's the difference. KD has his 19 points. He's a plus 15 in that span. LeBron has his 19 points. He's a minus 14 in that span. It's not just about shot making. It's not just about numbers. It's about moments. And the last 2 years in Cleveland, at the Q, Kevin Durant has not stolen the moment. He's taken it. And he's taken it from the greatest player in the world. And that cannot be denied.
Is KD ready to prove that he's the best player on the planet? On this planet? No, because LeBron James resides on this planet. If we colonize Mars and KD goes there, he'll be the best player on that planet, but not on this one. The fact is, he's ready to. KD is ready to. I love what he said a week or two ago about how LeBron's already the player that he's going to be. He's in full bloom, and KD is still on his way there. What he's saying, it's the journey. LeBron, we saw him when he first went to Miami, wasn't ready. Dirk Nowitzki and an inferior cast beat LeBron James because LeBron didn't want it in the fourth quarter. 4 consecutive fourth quarters. Don't want it. Playing hot potato with the ball. Not making the basketball pass. Oh, I don't want that responsibility. At that moment, I said, psh, Jordan's ship has sailed. This guy, but he proved me wrong. He proved it's a journey. There's a process. And he became, other than Michael Jordan, the greatest player I have ever seen. So KD is on a similar journey. Whatever criticism there's been of KD, last night, on a night where Steph was no good, Klay was no good, Dre wasn't his normal self, Draymond Green wasn't his normal self, they really needed just about every one of those 43 points, and he delivered. And that is the maturation of a superstar. That's amazing. So he's ready. KD is ready. If LeBron would be ready to stop being the best player in the world, but he's not.
You had a good tweet about that last night, by the way. I saw it. Basically,
well, I was going to get to that, Molly.
Okay.
I'll say this before I get to it. KD was amazing, and they're on the road. But I hate to tell you guys, because you guys believe, you're the only people in the world who don't know before this series started that the Cavs' chance to win is like 1%. The only reason it's even 1 is because you have LeBron James, and what we've learned is you can never count that man out. You give him a bunch of guys who should not be in the finals, he still might mess around and win a final. It's possible. That's how great LeBron James is. I would say he's worth any 2 other superstars. In other words, I think he's twice as good as anyone else, and that includes Kevin Durant. So, but you have to understand, he had no shot, basically, 1%, to win this series. And KD's up 2-0. So yes, he's doing it on the road and everything, but there's a difference in pressure. This wasn't the Warriors down 2-1, and KD gives them what they need to tie the series. This is not a Game 7 and the pressure. This is up 2-0. You have a far superior squad, even though they weren't playing well that night. And you had an enormous performance, to take nothing away from KD. But now, Molly, let me get to what I tweeted. Here I want to read you some stats. 43, 13, and 7. Okay? Let me go on. 46, 12, and 5. 44, 10, and 8. 45, 9, and 7. 43, 14, and 8. 42, 10, and 12. 46, 11, and 9. 51, 8, and 8. The first stat line I read was KD's last night. Every other one was LeBron James this postseason. In other words, KD on the night that makes people want to say that he's passing LeBron James. All he did was put up his historically great career night in the finals, fits in comfortably with what LeBron James is doing on practically a nightly basis without any help. And by the way, he lost some of those games, LeBron, but he won a bunch of them too. And he has no help. It's a terrible defensive team. It's an F during the season that turns into a C in the postseason. Still not a good defensive team. Kevin Love can play well in spurts, but has not consistently played like an all-star, and he basically has no help from anywhere else. And he finds himself in the finals against a 73-win team that added KD, won the chip, and is now defending.